Well, I am back. Let's go and talk to the fucking blacksmith. Do you want to get out of my way?
I've already said too much. Talk to second Councilor Hlaalu if you're willing to.
Okay, well the blacksmith ain't here. Let's wait until morning then. Motherfucker. Why do people have to be out when my guy needs to be in? Because my guy's a vampire and fucking the sun just... Fuck you! Oi.
Find my pickaxe yet?
Yep.
So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
Hell yes! After all that, why?
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
Can I
Bring
craft
your weapons
anything
and
out of
armor to me.
Skyrim yet?
I'll fix it up right.
Miss. Nordic.
Glover Mallory's the name.
Kite
If you're
in.
looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
I guess we can't do anything with fucking Skyrim yet. There we go, we can lower our weight doing this. No, Stararm's not even in there. Guess we have to learn how to forge it.
I'll give you misery. Try
I'll give you this.
There you go.
Take that swill and pour it down a well.
Oh, okay.
All right then.
Try this.
Well, tell Geldis that Miri says she really appreciates it.
Well, you're a
Don't stay
vampire.
away for too long.
I work for Mogul.
You look like one
You got
too.
a problem? You talk to him.
Fuck off. Do you want a drink?
Azura. No. I can't.
Oh, it's you.
It may be
We
Do
wanna
you
poison.
want one?
The day I refuse
day of
Sujama from
misery.
Geldis is the day I sprout wings and fly off this rock.
There we go.
Don't
Either you're
waste
here
your
to get
life
showered
like I
in
did.
sparks, or you're
Let's go and
looking
hand
for
that
something
quest
to
in,
buy.
shall we?
Out with
Right, motherfucker. I've handed out your Sujama.
Welcome to the wretched
I've
Next
given
Corner
out
Club,
the
home of the
Sadri's
finest
Sujama
in
as
the
requested.
world. Perfect. All that's left now is to go ahead and wait for the patrons to come in. As promised, here's a little something for yourself.
$2 grand, not bad. How are things now that the mines are open again?
How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
I can take some of it if you like. Heard any rumours lately?
Nothing specific, but I'm hearing rumblings of assassins living amongst us. I think they intend to target Councilor Morvain, but I can't be certain.
Maybe that's what my next mission is.
If you've got gold on your hands, you might talk to Rallis up at Colbjorn Barrow. I've heard he wants to excavate the place.
Ah,
The Redoran Guard have spotted a pack of werewolves in the mountains. The hunters up on Frostmoon Crag might know more. Nothing
more?
specific.
No, okay.
But I'm hearing rumblings of
Cheers, dude.
assassins living amongst us.
We got a few more missions to get on with. Let's go and talk to this council bloke. He sounds important. Let's turn miscellaneous off for a minute. A new source of... for some reason, we can't even hand that in to him yet, so let's go and talk to this dude. Oh, he's over this way.
Skin's as pale as the snow.
Right,
Thank you for coming.
what do you want?
After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councilor Morvain being killed.
He's in danger of being killed? How?
The Ulan family of House Hlaalu, a rival great house, has placed a
Hlaalu.
death mark on the Councilor's head.
Oh. Why would the Ulans want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councilor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Hlaalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
Okay, your concerns seem justified.
It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that.
You feel an attack on the Councilor is imminent?
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Hlaalu, already in Ravenrock.
Why haven't you acted on the information?
Ravenrock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret.
Makes sense.
If any of them is from House Hlaalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
How can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin? All my shit is
Need
still
you
on the
to
floor
start
over there.
out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenrock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club.
Okay, that
If he
works.
provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes.
Okay, what can you tell me about the House Hlaalu?
Traitors. The lot of them. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people.
Okay, I presume that that was their downfall.
Hlaalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering.
What happened to the House Hlaalu as a result?
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
Fair enough, I guess. How are things now that the mines are open again?
You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open, but all I see is a new security problem on our hands. Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day.
Well,
And with
bring more money
Solstein
in.
calling with Reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Ravenrock.
Okay, you mentioned your sources.
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses.
Why don't you ask them to investigate?
Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstein. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive.
Fair enough.
However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
Why do the Dunmer hate the Empire?
During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind.
I know.
The
I was
Empire
there.
pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance.
How did the Dunmer survive this?
House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction.
Okay, well,
Don't
I'm gonna go
worry.
and talk to the guy in the pub
Trust
again.
us. It's been with us for a long time.
Because apparently we need to talk to that dickhead. Who the fuck are you and why you stood in front?
We've got our eye.
What was his name? Sitter?
I work.
Oh,
Morgul
Slitter.
doesn't lend coin to outlanders.
I'll give you this
Look
warning only
somewhere
once.
else.
Stay out of my way,
Tell
and
the
we'll do
best
just fine.
swordsman in all Morrowind
Try
is
me.
at your service.
I'll kill you in one hit.
For the right price.
Guarantee it. I'm the one-hit wonder with a dragon bone bow. I was gonna pull out my axe, but I
Mine's
guess
open,
not.
people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times.
Adril Arano said you might be able to help me.
Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy,
Not
does
Adril.
he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulans for years now.
You think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better idea?
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
Okay. How do I get them to do that?
There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Why haven't you told Adriel about this?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redarin Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Thanks for the tip.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Okay. Why did Dunmer leave ash yams in their tombs?
When a Dunmer is laid to rest, the body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the ash yam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal, the fact that life ends and begins anew.
So they die and become a plant. Why did Councilor Morvain execute an Ulan?
Back in 95, Vila Ulan came to Raven Rock with a plan to take over our town. The Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redarin Guard, and then murder Councilor Morvain when we weren't looking.
Verla did this alone?
He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds. Half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that?
How did Verla get caught?
He underestimated the Redarin Guard. They were organized and brought a swift end to the coup. Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself. Vila Ulan was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulan ancestral tomb.
Okay.
Come back if you're feeling thirsty.
Cheers for the
I'll set you up
information.
right.
So we need ash yams. Have we got some of them? Oh, we got 10. That's gonna be enough, probably. Let's just double check. We might need more. No? Okay, just wait until the tomb. Sure. Where is it? Oh, it's literally just there. Oh, okay. It's this place. Hello? Hello? Do I need to throw an ash yam in there? Let's try. Wait, do I even need to throw an ash yam? Geldis Sadri has pointed out that someone is leaving ash yams offerings in the Ulan ancestral tomb, even though no Ulans live in Solstheim. Oh, on Solstheim. He suggests that I stake the tomb out at night and discover the identity of the mystery visitor. Hopefully, this person is either the assassin himself or can lead me to the assassin threatening Councilor Morvain's life. Okay.
Ah, excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
What are you doing in here?
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer.
You aren't an Ulan.
Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead.
You're lying. You're from the house Hlaalu.
What kind of nonsense is that? I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer, and you hurl baseless accusations at me? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
Now what? I discovered Tilisu serving Visiting the Ulen ancestral tomb at night. This seems suspicious as she doesn't belong to the Ulen family by name. I should bring this piece of evidence to Old Drill Arano immediately. Lol. Robbed. Sorry, it's just too tempting. I don't think there was anything suspicious in her pocket.
Please, I don't wish to be disturbed while I'm meditating.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, I can't get out. I can't get out. Oh, that's the wrong door, don't worry. That was a bit worrying. Right, motherfucker, where you at? Hello?
The mines are open.
I
and
hope
the shop
Geldis
is
proved
busy again.
useful.
I
made any
suspect
progress?
Tylee Sue Severin is the culprit.
Telesu.
Teletu.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I saw her in the Olen tomb.
So Geldis's plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councilor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
So, go search their house?
I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telesu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen.
Okay. What if they try to stop me?
If you have evidence, and it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it.
I already stole her key.
Good luck.
Okay, well I've got two now. Can you tell me more about this Severin family?
Telesu is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter named Miri. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since.
A benefit? How?
They are quite wealthy, and they've been quite generous by sharing their fortune with the community. They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town with
Is
their
someone
own
sniffing
hands.
me? Nothing unusual about them at all.
People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a cause for alarm. Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
How can you be so close to your father's age? Why do the Ulens have a tomb in Raven Rock?
Villa Ulen wasn't the first Ulen to live in Raven Rock. His father, Valen Ulen, was one of the first Dunmer to settle here. Unlike his son, Villa, Valen was a good man. He contributed to the community and was quite respected. When Valen died, his family provided the funds to construct the tomb.
Okay. But you told me that House Hlaalu was disliked.
The Ulen family being a part of House Hlaalu didn't matter. It's Dunmer's tradition for the ashes of the deceased to be placed in an ancestral tomb. Valen Ulen and his son's remains were both laid to rest there because that's what he'd requested.
Okay. Fair enough. Right, I'm
Be
out.
careful. If the Severins have betrayed...
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out
Fuck
of my
off,
way.
you dumbass prick. This isn't exactly a mansion. But sure. We'll sneak.
Careful, Miri. Someone's in here with us.
No one's in here.
I won't allow you to ruin years of plan.
Why are they randomly attacking me? I've informed him. Mystery visitors leaving offerings in his tomb. Citizens of evidencing. He's sending me. Okay, do you know what? Can we load to a point before we came in the door? Oh fuck, that was 3 minutes ago. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut until I get to finish in talking to that guy.